Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a scenario where Mozambique forms an empire. Now, I'm pretty sure Mozambique never had, I'm sure Mozambique never had an empire because they were already a part of an empire called the Portuguese Empire. But, they have nations that they border, which are the following: South Africa, Eswatini, formerly known as Swaziland, Zimbabwe, and Zambia, Malawi, and Tanzania. If they were to go after their borders during nations, they would look weird. It would look weird. So they'd probably decide to take some provinces. Well, the first nation they're gonna go after is Eswatini. They will send their forces straight in, hoping to capture the capital. But I'm pretty sure the terrain here is probably harsh. If I look at the terrain map, if I can find an Africa terrain map. Not Yahoo! God. Hold on, guys. What the? Sorry, I'm just a little weirded out by this. Wow, what is that? By the way, if you can see my face better, like, you can probably see how good my face looks. If you take a screenshot and you could probably zoom in on my face and you could probably see my facial hair. I am getting a beard and a mustache. Anyway. Anyway. Just need to see the terrain for Africa. Can you just... I can't see it. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, there is mountainous terrain here. Now it is difficult to invade here, but you know me, we don't care about mountains. They'll just capture the capital immediately. And then they'll decide to just enter in and take the rest of the country. And we can go ahead and take a look at the treaty. And obviously, you already know what's going to happen. For annexation, and we, of course, demote the capital of Eswatini into a major city, Mozambique. Now I don't know what the capital city of Eswatini is, so I'm gonna have to look at it. What? Oh, okay, that was weird. But this is just. I've been planning. I did plan to like do the rest of after Angola, but I decided why did why record a lot of videos just after right after Angola, the Angolan Empire. So I decided to take a break. And this for some reason Google Earth is taking forever to load. Okay, are you kidding me? Finally. This is gonna take forever. What? Me Meban Me Meabine. I cannot pronounce that. Okay. Anyway, the next target of Mozambique will actually be Malawi. So they will send their forces straight into Malawi in hopes of capturing, and they will hope to capture the capital city. Okay, I don't know why this thing takes forever to load sometimes. So they're gonna hope to capture Lilongwe, which is here. And their forces are right here. So they'll need to go like this. Or they could just capture this area and go around. And make a naval landing from and just cross the lake and capture the capital city. Yep, that makes total sense. Anyway, Malawi will just surrender. And of course, you already know. Malawi is pretty small compared to Mozambique. So, they more than likely be fully annexed. And of course, their capital city will be turned into a major city. Yeah, this empire is looking pretty good. Now, Mozambique could probably go after Comoros, and they will actually do just that. So they'll attack Comoros, capturing the entire island nation. And of course, their capital city will be demoted into a major city, which I'm just going to do that. So now that Mozambique has like an island chain here, they're probably going to go after another island nation, that being Madagascar, which first I gotta... Oh wait, not that part. It's only 3. This is French territory. Anyway, Mozambique will quickly decide to invade. They will send their navy through this area. They'll make a naval landing on the northern tip of Madagascar. They start to invade down the coast to hopefully reach the capital, which is right here. Their capital city is, what in God's name? Antananarivo. I have no idea if I could... I'm sorry if I butchered that. Madagascarians, I don't know what you're called. I don't know what you are, what you call yourselves from your own country. Sorry. Anyway, they'll hope to capture the city, while also focusing in on some of this to hopefully gain as much land as possible from the peace treaty. They also captured this island. They start to, like, rapidly advance throughout Madagascar. When I say rapidly, I mean it. Like, they captured that island as well. And they're just going straight down the coast. And then they'll just start to head straight towards the capital, in which they'll take it. And we see Madagascar surrender. Over to, Mozambique. And in the peace treaty, they get fully annexed, and boom. Anyway, with now Madagascar being under control of Mozambique, they will go ahead and set their sights on Seychelles, and Seychelles, um, yeah, I would do that too. They just decided to get annexed. Well, they weren't gonna plan to invade them, but oh, even Mauritius just surrendered. Well, yeah, that was weird. And then Seychelles. Yeah, they have a lot of islands under their control now. With this new territory, with all these new territories, they are gonna go after not an African nation. What? Where are they going? Oh, the Maldives. Oh, the Maldives just got annexed. That was quick. I thought we would have seen the fight. Well, there would be no fight. Sorry. Anyway, now they have a base near India. That's not good. Oh, they just decided to make a naval landing in Sri Lanka. Oh, they just captured the capital of Sri Lanka. Okay. And Sri Lanka surrendered, and, they got fully annexed. Well, that was weird. I don't know what Mozambique is planning, but, it's interesting. For now, they're gonna set their sights on Zimbabwe. They'll start to invade into their territory, but then they will decide to divert all their forces towards the capital city of Zimbabwe. And eventually they are able to capture said capital. And in the peace deal, they're actually not going to be fully annexed, which is surprising. But they'll actually be taking land for their empire, including the capital city. They'll take most of the eastern parts, but instead of annexing the whole thing, they decide to puppet the rest of the nation. Yeah, interesting. Those are some good borders already. Boom. So, now where will Mozambique go? Well, they do have another neighbor they could go after. Oh, they already are going after that neighbor of Zambia. Oh, they're also invading from their puppet state, which is closest to the capital, so the puppet state will be able to capture the capital city of Zambia. And Zambia will go ahead and surrender over to those forces. In the peace treaty, they will get divided up. So it'll be interesting to see who gets what. Oh, not only what goes over to Mozambique. Most of it goes over to their puppet state / protectorate. Which only two provinces go to the protectorate. But they decide, why not make another protectorate? So they convert the rest of Zambia into their other protectorate. Boom. Oh. We go. Instead of Mozambique getting this major city here, it's actually going to be their puppet state. That's pretty interesting. Mm. And now Mozambique will decide to go after Tanzania. They will send their forces straight into Tanzania, capturing all of the territory that they have along the border now. And then a bunch of forces will start to go straight towards the capital city. in a spearhead, while some other forces will keep going along the coast to hopefully prevent them from escaping out in the sea into the Indian Ocean, which is right here. So they'll decide to keep going along the coast, capturing these islands as well, and meeting up with the border of Kenya. And some of these forces will also, there's also some forces going along the lake here, this lake here, which I don't know the name of, which I should know the name of, sorry. But they will meet up with the border of Burundi and Rwanda. And also Uganda. These forces are getting more and more closer to the capital city, and eventually they'll be able to capture that capital. It was a long war, but they were able to capture the capital city. Let's go ahead and take a look at the peace deal. So, Mozambique decides to take only some provinces along the border. They decide to make a protectorate with the rest. That is 4 protectorates. Which the color I'm going to use is orange because I don't running out of brighter colors. And now, with this... Oh wait, hold on, let me just get this started here. They don't actually capture the capital, so that's good. Whoa. Well, now where is Mozambique and oh. Well, that's not good. They just made a naval landing in the southern tip of India. Now, what are they trying to do? Who knows? Oh, Bangladesh is invading into India now. Bangladesh, what are you doing? Bangladesh is like taking some territory since India is not defending this area. And they actually cut off this part of India, which this territory will go ahead and surrender right here to Bengal forces. Now there is a territory near Bengal called Bangladesh called West Bengal, which I think that should be a part of Bangladesh already. But these Bengal forces, Bangladeshi forces are going ham. Like, they're going ham against India right now. They're actually able to capture a whole lot of territory. Before India even realizes this is happening, they're more focused on, well, that. And also they're probably defending this area right here. But, yeah. And by the time India notices, Bangladesh invading, they already captured all of this. China's just gonna swoop in and take some land. China's like, don't mind us, we're just taking our rightful land. Sure, buddy, sure. China is also now invading into India. For who knows why. I don't think they're allying. I don't think they're on the same side as Mozambique or Bangladesh. I think they're just doing this in their own interest. But they do capture this, which allows for them to meet up with Bengali forces slash Bangladeshi forces, which they will just work together to capture the rest of this area. They're beginning to squeeze the Indians over here to, like, flee into Myanmar, which is not a good thing. Not a good choice. As of right now. Slowly but surely, this area of India is going to fall. And yeah. Let's check up on this. Oh. They're just going straight along the coastline. Who knows what they're doing? They're also going this way. They're thickening this front area. Oh, they're also just... Oh, they're just going. And going. And they're still going. Okay, are you done? You done? Oh. They just secured this area. Now China's invading from Tibet. That's weird. And they swoop in and capture New Delhi. And this war's over. Let's take a look at the peace deal. The Treaty of Islamabad. Yeah, it's held in Islamabad since it's very close to India. So the treaty is gonna be weird. So, they are able to Mozambique's actually able to capture a majority of Indian territory, like a whole lot of the southern areas, while Bangladesh allies with Mozambique, which is weird. They take a majority of land. They take a lot of land along the border. And China just takes what they can, which is obviously this territory right here, which will full on be Chinese territory. This isn't what it actually looks like, um, but it's just what I could come up with. And, what are you gonna say about this area? What are you gonna do about this? Sink it into the ocean. It's always the answer. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know why I do that. Just seems fun to do. But yeah, this was a big war. Now this is probably gonna have a weird effect in geopolitics. But Bangladesh is big. So is Mozambique. We're not gonna talk about that. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I think this is gonna be called the Bengali Accord. Okay. Uh, don't worry about me. I'm just doing this right now. go. I'm also going to download this map. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.